take you through a journey. And this is a journey, and it's coming up soon. This is a journey. When we have a journey, there's always this thing, which is that, hold on. Oh, okay. Which is the beginning, right? Oh. Beginning is like this. Beginning is just like a little tiny seed.
Okay. Sorry, Masami, let's get the lights on.
Yeah, let's get the lights on.
Sorry.
Oh, you can see me. But that may be actually better. So, as a little tiny seed, we fly around looking for something. And then we think we may be looking for success, or more money, or a relationship, love, children, health, all those things we're looking for. But then, one day we ask this question, what are we really looking for? No matter how much we looked for and tried hard, we're still looking for something. Why is that? So, now, from your own journey, which could be a little journey, let's move to a bigger journey. Bigger journey of our world. In our big world, we do the same thing. We're looking for something. We create the convenience. We create more wealth. And then we also realize something is happening here that is taking away. And we are going away from where we want to go. And when this is happening, and because this is happening because of now 6.7 billion of us looking for something. So we have a major challenge, right? Everybody wants to have more. So what do we do? When this happens, we have to stop, right? And I stopped many times in my life to realign my life as well. But then there was this big major one, which was in 2007. And in 2007, I had been running my own company for several years, and then trying hard to do something, trying hard to contribute, give back, give benefits to customers, but also beyond our own customers to the community. But we realized that we were not really going forward where we wanted to go. So I asked a question. And then through that question, I started to see different numbers. I show you. So what I found was this. Between 1997 and 2007, in the past 10 years, when I started to ask that question, I saw this massive growth in something. And it was the number which went from 500,000, just over 500,000, to over 1 million. In 10 years, something doubled. And that was the number of charity organizations. Right? So if we have so many charity organizations around the world, and more of us standing up to try to make a difference, maybe we have half the number of problems. No, no, we have more problems than we had 10 years ago. Why is that? So I thought, wow, that's amazing. And in fact, in 2007, $314 billion worth of giving happened just in the United States. Right? So then I thought, well, those are big numbers, too big. It's not really so relevant to me. So I started to see smaller number, which may be closer to your own life as well, which is this, $63,563. And that is the average household income in the United States. And then also there was this number, which is 50,000, and that was the average household expense. So each family is trying hard to earn more, and then spending 80% of that money on something they want to buy. Why do we do this? And in fact, it's not just about 80%, because some people are earning so much more than they could ever spend, right? So that means a lot of people are actually spending more than they earn. So I thought this have interesting thing, you know. We try so hard to have, and then in order to have, we get it. We try so hard to get something. And then what happens as a result of getting is losing. We lose it. We have so much, but we lose. So then I thought, well, why can't we not change this pattern? Because it's like, the pattern we don't want to experience anymore. So instead of losing, what about giving? Because it's the same thing. Then when you give instead of lose, you receive instead of trying hard to get. One day in 2007, I imagined, and small group of us started to imagine together, and this is what happened. Today, imagine this world with me. Imagine if every time you dined out, a hungry child received a meal. Imagine if every time we bought a book, a tree got planted. Imagine if every time you went to a doctor, somebody in need received the health care. Imagine if every time you bought a TV, a blind person received a gift of sight. Imagine such a world. And this is a world of connection. And let me just give you a little explanation about this world of connection. This is about everyday transaction. But it's not just about the transaction. Look at this word. It's about our actions. This is about turning our everyday action into everyday giving. Not about raising lots of money to give away, but it's everyday giving we do. And then in this everyday giving, we are all involved, not just about you or not just about the big companies, but it's customers and businesses and worthy causes all come together to make a difference. In these days, we have already, this is happening. Look, customers and businesses always give to each other, exchange the value, business make money, customers get what they want, and then some businesses started to do that. Some businesses started to give to worthy causes, and the worthy causes in a way give them the value. And then we call this CSR. Do you know what it stands for? It stands for corporate social responsibility. But then I think there is something missing in here. What's missing? It's responsibility. We need to actually turn that into responsibility. It's not something we do because we have to, or somebody force you to do, but it's something we do because we can. And then we also need to change this company, corporate into company, because more than 70% of businesses are actually small businesses. Now, let's create the connection between the causes and the customers as well. And then we use this analogy. This is the bee pollinating flowers. Every time we receive a gift, we give back, naturally. Not because we are forced, we do it as a part of who we are. Now, this is about creating new habits. It's not about doing something big to try to change the world, but it's a habit. And then that helps us create a new world. In 2007, a group of us came together and started to create a series of systems and processes to make this happen, using online platform as well. And we call this Buy One, Give One. We also call it B1, G1. Now, we have over 600 charity projects we work with that are listed on our site. But it's not about 600, which is also quite a big number, but it's about one seed. Go back to the beginning. And then every product or service we have can be giving product. We ask 3 questions. What product is that? And then how much do we want to give? And then what cause? Then it turns everything into transaction-based giving that is about embedded giving. We are embedding gratitude in everything we do, we have. And starting up with this one tiny little seed, it started to spread. And then now, more companies are coming on board to work with us. The accounting firm is giving back to give income to rural families, or water companies giving water access to children. Let me just give you the final thing. one thing about habit. There's the old saying, what's your thoughts, they become your words. What's your words, they become your actions. What's your actions, they become your habits. And what's your habits, they become your destiny. If you look at those 3 words, and then just line them all up, you realize our destiny is not just a result of our actions. It's created by our habits. It's not about doing big things. It's about our habits. Our habits cannot be created in one go. Our actions created. Our destiny is determined by our habit. So now, finally, one little seed, which is full of gratitude, will keep on the journey. And then spread the joy of giving with all of us. This gratitude, the habit of gratitude we create, is definitely a habit worth spreading. Thank you so much.
Whoa!